Can you hear me now, guys? Can you hear me now? See, you can hear me now. Right. Hello, welcome to On the Bench LFC. Right, there was some technical difficulties with the live stream, lads. I believe that no one could hear me, so apologies for that one. We was having issues with the mic. So yeah, right. This live stream is about Sadio Mane, the injury, what the situation is there. So let me start again. Thank you for joining me as always, guys. The situation is Sadio Mane, yes, he missed training today, guys. Yes, witnesses say that he was limping. What I want to say is stop panicking. A lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers have sent me messages with pictures of a tweet that go back from last year, guys, saying that he's out for the remainder of the season. That is not true as far as what we know at the moment, guys, okay? Sadio Mane, the latest that I am seeing is that nobody knows the whole situation, all right? He's not out, from what we can tell at the moment, for the remainder of the season. We are awaiting official confirmation. Probably be released from the press conference tomorrow. He will probably be rested for the Stoke game. It sounds to me, from what I can find out, like Sadio Mane is probably feeling a little bit of a pull in a muscle. So, you know, Liverpool are probably just going to sit him out of the Stoke game, guys. What are your guys' views on that? I don't think risk him for it, alright? That's where my head is at with it. I think Woodburn can do a job. I think there's other players that can come in and do a job. It sounds like he will probably be rested as a precaution and he should be back for the Roma game. That is all I know at the moment, but I've had to do this one because I've had a hell of a lot of messages off people panicking, saying he's out for the remainder of the season. That is a very, well, not very old, but it is an old tweet, alright? Just because it's a Liverpool FC official Twitter account doesn't mean that it's from this season, alright? Let me know what you guys make on the whole thing in general. If we lose Sadio Mane, it is a big loss, especially with our midfield options looking very thin as it is. We can't afford to lose Mane. So I hope that it's not serious. I hope he's feeling a little bit of tightness. Obviously, we're at the business end of the season. They're playing big games. You know, there's a lot of talk at the moment about Klopp. The way he's managed Liverpool's fitness this year has been really good. The rotation, the squad rotation was quality this year. But, you know, the way our players press, the pace of the likes of Mane and at the front three, they really do start the press. It's going to have its effect, guys. And the Roma game was a big, big game. So, yes, I'm worried. I am worried about it, but I think it's just a precaution. Like I say, what we do know is that he did go into the hospital, witnesses say, and was in there for around half an hour. So we just have to wait and see, guys. He did miss training, but stop panicking. Nothing official has come out. We've got to wait confirmation, which I think will be released tomorrow by lunchtime. We should hear what is going on with that one. So yeah, everyone just calm down, alright? Just calm down. I've only done this because I've had between 50 and 70 messages talking about what's going on Twitter. Twitter sounded like it exploded earlier. Everyone going, Mane's out for the remainder of the season, Daz. Mane is not out, as far as I'm aware, for the remainder of the season. It's precaution. He's gone to the hospital as a precaution, is the latest that we know. I'm just going to keep reiterating that because I don't want any more messages tonight about Mane's out for the rest of the season. Alright, lads? We don't know that at the moment, and I hope that that's not true. Callum, thank you for joining me, mate. Can't hear nothing, Daz. You guys obviously let me know. We did have some technical difficulties at the beginning of this live stream, so apologies there, guys. LFC Aaron, thank you for joining me. Assam, thank you for joining me, guys. Blackwell says, I heard he's got an injury, but he will be back for the Roma game. Looks like a knock. Yes, Black mate, completely agree with that. I'm on the same wavelength as that. Play Moreno or Woodburn on the wing. Fully agree with that as well. You know, Moreno, I reckon play Woodburn, and then if we go a couple of goals up, bring on Moreno as that winger slot. Help out Robertson defensively. It's not a bad shout at all, is it, mate? LFC Aaron, play Moreno left forward against Stoke. You know, I think a few of you I've seen shouts online about playing Moreno as a left winger. Blackwell Gaming says Solanke and Ings need another run. People are saying start Ings in this game against Stoke anyway. I don't know what other people's views are on with Solanke at the moment. It's a vital game for 3 points. We need to win against Stoke so that it takes a bit of the pressure off because we still need to qualify for Champions League next year. And I know a lot of my subscribers aren't massive fans of Solanke yet. They think he should go out on loan. So let me know your opinions on that, guys, as well. G is in the building. You're right, G. He says load of B, in my opinion. What's a load of B? What, that Mane's gone to the hospital? Because he's definitely gone to the hospital, but you think he's definitely not out till the end of the season? Because that is a load of bullshit. I think people are just going off fake Twitter stories from it's from last year. Someone's got hold of the tweet from last year, guys. Alright, that is what's happened here. The tweet that I've been sent, a lot of the screenshots that you guys have sent me, is an official tweet, and there's a couple of official tweets that people have sent me that is from Sadio Mane, like from last year, or it's been edited. There's a few things that have been sent to me that I've never seen before, but it's from last season, guys. It's definitely not from this year. It's not from now. It's all rubbish. And, you know, as far as what I've seen, guys, I've done my digging. Honestly, my phone's been going absolutely mental. I've had loads of messages about this. So I went on, guys, and I've had a look. And honestly, you go on anything official, there is nothing that is scaring me to the point that I think that any of it's got any truth. All I know, guys, is that, you know, he definitely went to the hospital. Witnesses are saying he was limping and he missed training. That is where we're at the moment, lads, all right? So we're just going to have to wait until official confirmation for tomorrow. If he's injured, yes, it wouldn't be great news for us, but hopefully it's just a slight knock or that he's feeling a little bit tight in his muscles. And because of our situation, still in the Champions League, because we still need to qualify, you know, for the Champions League next season, because of how thin we are in midfield and that, Jurgen Klopp has probably took the decision, and the fitness coaches have probably took the decision to, you know, sit him out of training, send him to the hospital, get him looked at and that. That's what I think has happened here, lads, all right? So I just think everyone needs to take a chill pill, you know, like I would anyway. I'm not going to panic too much. I just hope, fingers and toes crossed, Sadio Mane will be A-OK, especially for the Roma game, all right? Blackwell says, my lineup for Saturday: Karius, Gomez, Clavan, Lovren, Moreno, Hendo, Genie, Milner, Woodburn, Ings, Salah. So, yeah, putting Salah up top there, you know, he's going to do a job. You've got other starters in there as well. Not a bad shout, that, mate. Not a bad shout at all. He also says, and then sub Firmino on for Salah around 60th if the game is done. Yes, definitely. Obviously, Firmino, you know, coming on for Salah, you're bringing on a quality player and bringing off a quality player, so not a bad shout at all. G says as well, yeah, that Mane thing is a load of B because the news would have been officially announced by now. Yeah, I mean, what I can see on Twitter, guys, is that a lot of people are asking, you know, the journalists that are linked with Liverpool for answers. None of them are officially commenting on it. I think they're not going to until tomorrow. It would be tomorrow morning, late morning / lunchtime, that you will get official confirmation, you know, and that will be when we fully know. So for anyone that is still trying to say to me, no, Daz, honestly, I've got connections, he's definitely out till the end of the season, I don't believe you at the moment, all right? Because I have had a couple of my subscribers tell me that they've got inside sources that are telling me that Sadio Mane is out till the end of the season. One, don't jinx it by telling me that. And two, I don't think anyone is connected in that sense, because I don't think Liverpool would leak anything like that until they officially announce it, all right? Because I don't think Mane would have just been walking into hospital and they wouldn't have let it be leaked like that, guys. Not in my opinion, all right? Blackwell says, I heard Chan could be back for the final. Lallana coming back looks unlikely. Yeah, Lallana, I don't think we're going to see it again this year. Emre Can, you know, there's rumours that he reckons he could be back and fit for the final. My personal opinion on it is I don't know the situation of Emre Can, whether even if he is fully injured at the moment or whether it's a decision for him not to play again for Liverpool this season. I don't know whether I would want him back in there. I think the players that we've had playing in the Champions League, I think I would keep there for that one. Matt, nothing official, but he's not training and has gone to the hospital for the scan. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Jake is in the building as well. Thank you for joining me, lads. I think we need to give Woodburn, Egeria and Curtis Jones some game time. A lot of shouts. Them three players especially have had a lot of shouts on the streams lately. Paul Pugh, is Mane injured? No, he's sat out of training. Well, I say no, but he missed training today, Paul, and he's gone to the hospital. There's pictures of it. There is evidence that he's gone to the hospital and he definitely missed training. At this point in time, it looks like he probably maybe kept out of the Stoke game as a precaution, mate. But hopefully we'll be back for the Roma game. We've got to wait for official confirmation, and I believe it'll be with us late morning tomorrow / lunchtime, guys. All right, Paul, I need you to email on the bench LFC for me. That's in the description with your email address, because it never sent last night. It told me that your email address that sent to me, it didn't work, all right? Blackwell says, I wish we could recall Grujic right now. Yeah, Grujic would have been a good shout to come in, mate. I really would have liked to have him as an option right now. Jiwi says as well, personally think that either Firmino or Mane need to drop to midfield because there is not enough midfielders and play Salah, Ings and Slanky. You could go with one up top and you could drop them in, couldn't you? We could sit with a different formation. Definitely right now, LFC, Aaron says, nobody's got sources, with all due respect. Straight away. Absolute. You're right on the money with it, mate. Right on the money. You know, I get people do try and tell me that they've got sources and that, but the ones that are telling me, no, Daz, honestly, I've been told he's out for the remainder of the season. Humbug. You shouldn't be saying things like that. I don't think you should be jinxing it. I'm a firm believer in things like that, so don't do that to me. Where is Ojo, says Paul. Callum says Ejiri is at Sunderland, and Callum also says Fulham, I think. Yep. Jake says, just read Daz, he's got a knock, but he will be rested against Stoke to be fully fit against Roma. Jake, where have you seen that, mate? Has this just come out now? Let me just have a look, guys, while I'm on this here. Let me see whether something's just officially been put out. I'm just going to have a look right now, guys, see if anything that I can see has come out. I'm just going to double check here, guys. I haven't seen anything, mate. I haven't seen anything, you know. Mate, I think everyone is in the same boat here. I don't think anyone has got anything. You know, a lot of people are trying to say that they've got inside connections, got the sources, they know better. I think it looks like, you know, he's gone to have a scan, make sure it's not anything serious or whatever. But at the moment, honestly, guys, I just think everyone needs to try not to panic and let's just wait official confirmation. My phone has literally gone 10 to the dozen since all this has broke, guys. That's the only reason I've done this. I wouldn't have done it if you subscribers didn't go absolutely mental messaging me, honestly. Blackwell says Ojo is on loan, I think. Yep. Can we recall him, says Paul. That's my email. Paul, yeah, that's right, mate. Just email me with your email, because I tried to email you last night and it wouldn't send. It said it didn't exist, mate. So don't put it in the live stream. You need to email me, buddy, so that I can reply to you, because otherwise I can't send you a link to that live stream tonight. Yes, guys, as it stands, like I say, for anyone who's just joined, Paul, it didn't work, mate. That email did not work for me last night when I tried to send it. Yes, as it stands, like I say, guys, for anyone who's just joined, I'll reiterate, nobody has officially confirmed that Mane is out for the rest of the season. No one has officially said Mane is 100% injured. As it stands, he missed training today. Also, he was spotted at the hospital. There are pictures confirming it. You know, we've got to wait official confirmation, guys. Tomorrow morning, lunchtime, press conference, whatever, we will get the official on it. He may be rested for the Stoke game. I don't care whether he plays for us against Stoke. I think we can rest him for that one. Still a vital game. It's still crucial points. But I'd much rather Mane be kept out for that one and we have him for Roma, because I don't want him to get injured by playing him against Stoke. It's as simple as that for me, isn't it, guys? You know what I mean? What do you think on Bayern Madrid last night, Daz? Thought both looked very poor. Yeah, I've watched the highlights. I never watched it outright, but they did, mate. They both look like they could be got at. So I think Liverpool, definitely if we make it to the final, which we should do, I think we've got a good chance there. I forget your email, Daz. Paul, the email is in the description, buddy. My official email for this account, mate. Let me go down. It is, let me just make sure I'm saying it right. Oh God, is it still there? Has it been replaced? I don't know why this does this. It's on the bench LFC at hotmail.com, I believe. I don't know why this has done this, but I think, yeah, it's been replaced. It's on the bench LFC at hotmail.com. I believe, mate. I believe. Let me just double check. Just for you there, mate. Just for you. Yeah, on the bench LFC. On the bench LFC at hotmail.com, Paul. Drop me an email with your email address, mate, and I'll be able to email you back, okay? For anyone else that, you know, sees anything they want me to talk about or, you know, want me to confirm or anything, feel free to email me to that email address. That's how a lot of my subscribers contact me. If you're not on Twitter or you don't follow me on Facebook or whatever, you can email that email address on the bench LFC at hotmail.com. That is where the majority of my subscribers do get hold of me. Jake says, I read it on Twitter from a journalist who seems to have a lot of followers and to be honest seems legitimate. However, nothing definite until we have concrete evidence. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for anyway, Jake. Because I think, you know, a lot of people are trying to say, aren't they, that they know. But until we get the official statement from Jurgen Klopp tomorrow or Liverpool FC or whatever, you know, I don't know whether I fully believe it. Fatal, I'll be worried, won't make top 4 if Mane is injured. It would be a big scare, Fatal. It will be a big scare. I still got every confidence in the Liverpool team, though. You know, that's what I say. If we beat Stoke, then all we got to do is draw against Chelsea, guys, haven't we? You know, Callum says, pretty sure we need 4 points from the 3, and that would mean Chelsea would have to score a ridiculous amount of goals to beat our goal difference. Yeah, all we got to do, look, guys, beat Stoke, get the 3 points against Stoke. And then we've got Chelsea. Yes, it's an away game. Hold them to a draw, guys. Hold them to a draw. That's it. We've got Champions League football guaranteed next year. This is why I was saying that the West Brom game was vital, that we shouldn't have dropped the 2 points. If we'd got 3 points against West Brom, we could have got another 3 points against Stoke and that would have been it. But it doesn't matter now. That's in the past, you know. Let's just concentrate on getting the 3 points. I believe that we can rest Mane against Stoke anyway. Because the Roma game, I would much rather have a fully fit Sadio Mane for the remainder of the season and for the Champions League final if we make it as well. I don't think we should be risking key players if they're feeling a tweak in a muscle. There's no need to risk them. Let's face it, people wouldn't be saying, oh yeah, risk Salah or whatever. And I think Mane is just as key as Salah, to be honest, guys. I think all of our starting 11 is key now. I don't want to see anyone risked. It's the business end of the season. We're fighting for the Champions League. We're still fighting to secure a Champions League spot for next year. So I hope we don't take any silly risks, you know. Paul says, I follow you on Facebook, Daz. You follow my page. That's right then, Paul. I'll find you on there, mate. That's okay. My email should work, Daz. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't, Paul. I don't know, mate. The Echo are not reporting much, so I doubt it'd be serious. Yeah, you know, the Echo are one of my first go-to sources, Jake, as well, mate. So I wasn't too worried about it. Redmen TV have been talking about supposedly Mane injury. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Michael, hey Daz, hey Michael, how are you? Callum, is it time for Solanke to net his first goal? Really hope he bags one before the season ends. There's a shout for Solanke to come in against them, you know, on the weekend. Let's see if he does feature. Keith, you alright, mate? How are you today? My dad is injured. No, just locking or just joking, is that or whatever. Michael says F Mane is injured. We'll just have to wait and see for confirmation, mate. Solanke is bang average, not impressed. Says Aaron Callum. Well, Klopp doesn't think so, so I guess he isn't so average. Yeah, Sturridge is crocked too. Yeah. We've got 17 people in the build. Keith said joking. I thought it was Keith. I thought it was Keith. You're obviously a mod as well. Keith, do you follow me on Twitter or Facebook or whatever? Because tonight I'm holding a private stream for the mods at 11 o'clock because I've got to get the mods into a live stream so that I can speak to you guys about going forwards, some of the things. So is there a way that I can send you the link, mate? Fatal says, Daz, who do you think will win tonight? Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a big game, isn't it? It'd be good to get your guys' views on it. Just wait, hang on, guys. Let me just look up this something because something's just flashed up here. I don't know whether it's an update or not, but while I've got you guys here, before it ends up ending, do you know what I mean? So I have my things all set up so that I'll get notifications and that comes straight up. You know, I think Atletico is going to take it, guys. Talking about your question there, to be honest, you know, I can't see Arsenal doing it, but it's at Arsenal, in it, so they have the home advantage. But Arsenal TV, you know, it'd be funny, wouldn't it, to watch around this? Okay, Twitter, I will follow you, says Keith. Okay, yeah. Follow me on Twitter, Keith. And drop me a little comment on my thing saying it's Keith. So that I know, so I can follow you back, and then I can send you the link, buddy. Callum, I hope Arsenal win, man. Don't mind that team. You don't mind Arsenal, you're saying. Jason says Madrid. Yeah, so you're going with a Madrid win. Boom, I fell asleep, says Thomas. Okay. Paul says we have half of our squad injured. Yep, if we get knocked out of the Champions League, it won't be down to bad play, but all these bloody injuries, yeah, it's unlucky, isn't it? These things happen. I just hope that Mane is going to be all right, guys. Ahmed says I think he was visiting a fan who hurted yesterday. So you're saying that you think that he was visiting a fan that was injured, you're saying, Ahmed, mate. Is he at the same hospital, is it? Because I don't know whether he was, mate, to be fair. Especially with a limp or whatever, because I think that would have been officially put out there, and I don't know why it would have just been Mane that goes to visit him, you know. Let me know what your views are on that, guys. Keith, okay. Okay, Keith, well done, mate. That'd be cool if you could do that, bud. Michael says, I will give you my email later, Daz, but I am playing darts in my mate's house till after 11 tonight. But the Wi-Fi in his place is not great, so if it is the case that I have problems getting straight. Okay, alright, Michael, well, I'll have to find out something, mate. I'll have to find out something because it's very important that we have that meeting, buddy. MWC is cool. Hello, mate, welcome to the stream. He says, hi, just came. And I think the same as Ahmed Salem. I'm not sure, but that's what I hope to believe. Yep. I mean, it would be lovely if that was the case, but I don't think so. I think it is an injury scare, guys, but I think it's just a little knock, or I think it's just that he's feeling a slight tweak or something. And I reckon that Liverpool are just going to take no chances because we're still fighting for the Champions League title, obviously. You know, the trophy of that, and we're still trying to get top four. So I just don't think Liverpool are going to risk anything, guys. I think that's why they sent him to the hospital. Honestly, that's what all I think it is. He's definitely not out till the end of the season, like what people are all sending me and everyone's panicking about. That I know at the moment. But, you know, I hope so anyway. There's been nothing officially confirmed on that. That's what I know at the moment. Thomas says, I'm still good for later. Okay, Thomas, mate, quality. I'll PM you on Facebook. I have PM you on Facebook about half an hour ago. Okay, Michael, I'll have a look, mate. I've just been so busy, Michael. Honestly, my phone, I've had between 50 and 70 messages about this Sadio Mane stuff. Everyone panicking that he's injured and out till the end of the season. So, you know, I haven't been able to check everything, mate, because my phone's just gone mental. Paul says, Daz, have you got a messenger? Because you can contact me on that. Yeah, if, like you say, Paul, if you're following my Facebook page on the Bench LFC, then you can message me on that, mate, and I'll be able to send you it via that, buddy. And Michael and Thomas, how are you, Cowboys? Right, guys, thank you for joining me on this one. I'll end it there so that we can keep it nice and sweet. But the overall outlook on it, guys, is, like I say, he definitely missed training. He definitely did go to the hospital. There's pictures of it, you know. Yes, the tweet that's been putting out there was just a scaremongering tactic to put Twitter and Liverpool fans into, like, hysteria, and it worked. All right, loads of you guys it worked on anyway, because you guys were sending me it, and when I first saw your guys' messages to me, I was like, shut up. Mane is not out for the remainder of the season. Don't do it to me. I went straight on Twitter. I saw it, and I was like, this is an old tweet. I've seen this before. I went in, I did my research. It's not true. You know, so I'm not worried, guys. I'm not worried about that. I am concerned because, of course, I don't want him to be injured or whatever, but yes, I think if there's a concern there, definitely rest him against Stoke. I think we've got a couple of players that can come in. Ingsley can do a job up there. Woodburn can come into the fray. Rest him, play him against Roma or whatever. You know, even if there is a bit more of a concern there, he doesn't even have to start against Roma, does he? Let's be honest. We've got a couple of goal lead. Let's just see how it goes. But, guys, wait until tomorrow. By lunchtime, we will see official confirmation on it, all right? That's where my head is at, all right, lads? You know, if I see anything on Twitter later, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll definitely put it out. If you follow me on Facebook, keep an eye on the page. I'll put it on Facebook as well. All right, geezers. Are there any new transfer rumours going on? Anything on defenders by any chance? Anything that is new on that, mate, I will do a video on transfers or whatever over the next couple of days, tomorrow, maybe. if possible. I've got to shoot off now anyway, mate. But yeah, I was talking about Max Mara on the stream earlier, so if you didn't check that one out, then check that one out, buddy. Marcus says, I know that, Daz, mate. I don't want to miss a stream. That's okay, Daz, mate. Okay, Michael. Take care, Daz. Yeah, take care, guys. Mitchell says no notifications again. I don't know what's going on, Mitchell, mate. It's a pain, and it's a pain. Trying to be consistent on these streams, as I really enjoy them, starting to pay me right off. I'm glad you enjoy them, guys. I'm really happy that you guys do enjoy it. I'm noticing that my subscribers is dropping a bit, so obviously not everyone is enjoying them, but I'm glad that you guys enjoy them anyway. I think one of the reasons why everything's going to pot is because YouTube's not putting out the notifications. So, all right, lads, I'll leave it there. Sadio Mane, let's wait confirmation. Does look like there is something going on, but don't panic. We haven't got any confirmation fully yet, all right? Take it easy, guys. Thank you for joining me, as always. I've been on the bench, LFC. You have all been legends. Sadio Mane, hopefully, fingers and toes crossed. It's not as bad as what they're trying to say. It's nothing been fully confirmed. Hopefully, everything's all right. Take care, guys. Have a wicked rest of your evenings anyway. And mods, I'll speak to you in a bit. Later.